Hi guys, it's Miss Hubbard here with this week's math lesson. We're doing Module 5, Lesson 1 of Eureka. Today we're going to be learning how to relate 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, and 100 less. We're going to start today's lesson off with fluency. In today's fluency activity, I'm going to say a number. For every number that I say, you're going to say a number that is 10 more. So for example, when I say 5, you're going to say 15. Ready? All right, let's go. 5. Good. What about if I say 10? Good, you say 20. What about if I say 19? Good, you say 29. All right, we're going to go a little bit quicker. I say the number, you tell me what number is 10 more. Ready? 67. 77, yes. 90. 100, good. 95. 105, good. 110. 120, good. 111. 121, good. 139. 149, good. 156. 166, awesome. 256. 266, great job. Couple more. 299. 309, that one was a little bit tricky. Next, 305. 315, great, last one. 319. 329, good. All right, so now for this next part, for every number that I say, you're going to say a number that is 10 less. So when I say 20, you're going to say 10. Okay? Ready? 20. 10. Good. 22. 12. Good. 19. 9. Good. 78. 68. Good. 100. 90. Good. 107. Little tricky. 97. Awesome. 182. 172. Keep going. 201. Another tricky one. 191. Great. 299. 289. Last one. 312. 302. Great job. All right. So now, for every number that I say, you're going to say a number that is 100 more. When I say a number, you're going to say a number that is 100 more. So when I say 56, you would say 156. Ready? Put your thinking caps on. 56. 156. Good. 37. 137. Good. 80. 180. Keep going. 8. 108. Good job. 88. 188. Next one. 288. 388. Good. 300. 400. Good. 333. 433. Next one. 566. 666. Last one. 900. Good. 1,000. All right, last set. So for this last one, for every number that I say, you're going to say a number that is 100 less. For every number that I say, you're going to say a number that is 100 less. So when I say 150, you're going to say 50. All right? Ready? Go. 150. 50. Good. 159. 59. Good. What about 168? 68. Great job. What about 170? 70. Keep going. What about 270? 170. Next one. 277. 177. Next one. 400. 300. Two more. 404. 304. Last one. 434. 334. Awesome job. So let's get ready to move into concept development, which is the new material that we're going to be learning today. So like I said, in today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to relate 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, and 100 less. While we're working today, we're going to be using these sentence frames that you see right here. I'm going to read through them really quickly because we're going to be using them throughout the lesson, and I want to make sure that you know what they say. This first one says, 100 more than blank is blank, or blank is 10 more than blank. This one says 10 less than blank is blank, or blank is 10 less than blank. Our third one says 100 more than blank is blank, or blank is 100 more than blank. And the last one says 100 less than blank is blank, blank is 100 less than blank. So as we're learning about relating 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, 100 less, we are going to fill in those blanks using one of these sentence frames. Go ahead and get a piece of paper out and draw a hundreds, tens, and ones chart. If you need more time, pause the video and get your materials together. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So once you have your materials, I want you guys to draw chips to show me 157 on your place value chart. So how would I do 157? Great, I would need 100, 5 cents, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 7 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 157. Now, show me 10 more. Great, so we would add another 10 to the tens chart. So what did we have to do to turn 157 to 167? Great, we had to add 10 more. So the difference between 157 and 167 is 10. I want you guys to take a second to figure out what sentence frame could we use to explain the difference between 157 and 167. I'll give you a second to think about it. So if you said that 10 more than 157 is 167, or that 167 is 10 more than 157, then you are correct. We added 10 to the tens place, and that caused us to have a different number. So now I want you to give me an addition sentence, and I want it to start with the number 157. Awesome. 157 plus 10 equals 167. Now give me another sentence frame, or it's not a sentence frame, I'm sorry. Give me another addition sentence that starts with 167. Also, 167 equals 157 plus 10. Sorry, this should say plus here. Plus 10. All right, so let's go ahead and clear our board and try another one. And give me a second. I'm going to fix our board so that this part is correct. Put an addition sign there. And now we are all set. All right. So, to start off this problem, I want you guys to show me 157 again. So like you told me, we're going to have 100, 5 tens, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, and 7 ones. 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157. Show me 100 more than 157. So what do we have to do? What do you have to do? Right, you have to add 100 to the hundreds place. Use a sentence frame to describe adding 100 to 157. Give you a minute to think about it. So if you said 100 more than 157 is 257, or 257 is 100 more than 157, then you are correct. What did you do to change 157? Yes, you added 100 to the hundreds place. Now, give me an addition sentence starting with 157. If you said 157 plus 100 equals 257, then you are correct. Now, give me an addition sentence starting with 257. If you said 257 equals 157 plus 100, then you are correct. All right, let's try another one. Clear our board. For the third time, I want you guys to start with 157. And now I want you to take 100 away. Show me how we would take 100 away. Right, so we'll just cross out. We would just cross out our 100. How much do we have left? 57. Good. Look at these sentence frames, and I want you to tell me which one we would use to explain the relationship between 157 and 57. Take a minute. So, if you said that 100 less than 157 is 57, or 57 is 100 less than 157, you are correct. What would my number sentence be to show this relationship? And we're still doing an addition sentence even though we took away 100. So the addition sentence would be 57 plus 100 equals 157, or 157 plus 100, equals 100 plus 57. Right? So this is what you should have on your paper. So I want you guys to think about what helps you to understand 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, and 100 less. Think about the things that we already talked about in school. So, if you said that we've already worked on 10 more and 10 less, and now we're just doing 100 and 100 more and 100 less, and it's pretty much the same thing, then you're right. It's the same type of application. It's just bigger numbers that we're working with. So, now I want you guys to listen as I say a number pattern, okay? I want you guys to think about what we're doing with the rules 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, 100 less, and I want you to tell me what kind of pattern that I'm doing. So, for example, if I say 121, 131, 141, 151, 161, you say 10 more, okay? But you're going to wait until I say go, okay? All right, so let's get started. 135, 145, 155, 165, 175. Go. 10 more. Awesome. Let's try another one. 282, 272, 262, 242. Go. Wonderful. 10 less. Let's try one more. 201, 211, 221, 231. Go. Great. 10 more. Last one. 191, 181, 171, 161. Go. 10 less. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to work on one more thing. So you can either flip your paper over or get another piece of paper. Either way is fine. But this time I'm going to write some numbers onto my board. And when I say go, you guys are going to fill in the blanks and then tell me what rule we're following. All right? So if I write 67, 57, 47, and then blank, blank, and say go, you would write 37, 27, and then the rule is 10 less. Let's try another one together. If I wrote 99, then 109, then 119, blank, blank, and said go, you would write 129, 139, and the rule is 10 more. Sound good? All right. Let's clear our board and try another one. All right. 27, 127, 137. 10 seconds, go. If you wrote 147, sorry, oop, that is incorrect. Sorry guys, I wrote the wrong numbers on here. Let's try it again. Mixing rules, 227 blank blank. All right. So the numbers are 27, 127, 227. What would go on in the next two blanks, and then write the rule. Go. Time's up. So if you wrote 327, then 427, and then 100 more, then you are correct. Okay. Try about three more. 630, 530, 430, blank, blank. Go ahead and fill in the blanks and tell me the rule that we're following. Time's up. If you wrote 330, 230, and 100 less as the rule, then you are correct. Try two more. 221, 211, 201, blank, blank. Go ahead and fill in the blanks and then tell me the rules. 10 seconds. And if you ever need more time, just pause the video so you have more time to figure it out. 5 more seconds. All right, time's up. So if you wrote 191, 181, and 10 less, then you are correct. Last one. Go ahead and fill in the two blanks and then tell me what the rule is that we're following. 10 seconds. Time's up. So if you wrote 313, then 413, and the rule 100 more, then you are correct. All right, one last thing. I know this has been a lot in this lesson, but I'm sure that all of you have been able to keep up because it's very similar to what we were working on before we left. So, I'm going to write something on the board. What is 542 plus 100? 642. Minus 10. 632. Minus 10. 622. Minus 100. 522. Minus 100. 422. In the last module, we used this simplifying strategy and we called it what? What was this called? The arrow way. Good. How is this the same and how is it different than what we've done before? Awesome. So when we were doing this in class before, we were doing the arrow way with 10 more, 10 less, 1 more, 1 less. Now we're doing it with 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, 100 less. The way that we do it is the same. We're just using bigger numbers. Again, this is a simplifying strategy so that we're able to add and subtract by 10 and 100 a little bit quicker. Let's try another one together. We're going to start with the number 367. What is 100 less? 267. Good. Minus 100? 167. Good. Minus 10? 157. Good. Minus 10? 147. Awesome job. So we're going to be more in the module using the arrow way as a simplifying strategy so that we're able to add and subtract numbers that have tens and hundreds in them. All right? So now you guys are going to get a chance to practice what you learned. Below is your problem set. I want you to set your timer for 10 minutes. Put the video on pause. And I want you to complete all of these problems, or as many as you can, in the 10 minutes. Make sure that you put the video on pause because I'm not going to wait the 10 minutes, all right? Put the video on pause in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I am going to go through the answers to the problem set with you guys. All right, so let's look at number 1. 10 more than 175 is 185. Sorry, my writing's not neater. I haven't found a way to do this in a neater way, but I'm working on it. All right, B, 100 more than 175 is 275. 10 less than 175 is 165. 100 less than 175 is 75. Let's look at E. 319 is 10 more than 309. 309. 499 is 100 less than 599. Blank is 100 less than 888. That answer would be 788. Blank is 10 more than 493. $503 is 10 more than 493. 898 is blank than 998. What rule would go there? 898 is 100 less. Or let's actually do it the way that they have it on the screen. 100 less. 607 is blank, then 597. 607 is blank, then 597. That would be 10 more. 10 more than 309 is 319. And 309 is blank and 319. 10 less. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do on this problem set is we're going to complete each regular number pattern. So it says 170, 180, 190, then 200, 210, 220. Then we have 420, 410, 400, 390, 380, 370. Then 789, 689, 589, 489, 389, and then we have 289 there on the side. What about 565, 575? It would be 585, 595, 605. Next one, 724, blank, 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 684, 674. So in this case, it's probably easier to start from this side because we can see what the pattern is by looking over here. 674, 684, 694, 704, 704, 714, and then 724. Last one. Let's start over on this side again. 866, 876, 886, then it would be 896, 96, 906, 916. I promise next time this will be neater. But these are the answers to the problem set. Finally, your exit ticket. It says solve using the arrow way. If you need to rewind the video to go back to see how I did the arrow way, then feel free to do that. But I want you to solve these problems using the arrow way. So if you look at, let's go back to the example really quickly. If you look at this problem, the actual problem would be 367 minus 100, 200, 10, 20. So 367 minus 220. So first we subtract our hundreds and then we subtract our tens. We had 200s, we have 200s in this number and 2 tens in this number. Okay? Same thing with the exit ticket. You have 440 and you're adding 220. For number 2, you have 670 and you're adding to get to 890. Number 3, you don't know what number you have, but you don't know what your first part is, but the second part is 765 and the total is 945. So what are you going to have to do on your arrow method to figure that out? This one's tricky, but I know you guys can do it. If you have any questions, have your parents text me or call me. Otherwise, when you're done your exit ticket, have your parents send a picture of your exit ticket so that I can see what you did. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye.